What's going on, Monday Motivation Club? Hey, this is Seth over at Nova Home Loans, and I wanted to reach out to you. This week's video, I wanted to just kind of talk about coaching. Okay, there's a number of reasons that coaching is important, and you think about NFL football players, you think about basketball players, anybody that is doing high-level activity. I mean, even some CEOs that are at Fortune 500 companies, they still meet with coaches on a regular basis. There are so many areas of life that we all need a coach, and you got to think if the top performers in any industry or any walk of life have a coach. I also want to make sure that you yourself have a coach or a group of mentors or some type of mastermind club. I think stuff like that is super important, and we need to take a note from some of the top performers and athletes that we see on a day-to-day basis. The other thing I wanted to talk about is not only is it important to have a coach, I also think it's important to coach. Okay, so to be a teacher. I'm going to present you all with a challenge this week, and I would love for all of you to find somebody that maybe you could mentor or that you could coach or that you could teach. Why is this important? Why would you do that? I'm going to kind of share a story about, back in college when I was a snowboard instructor. I remember that I applied for this job and I was like, oh, snowboard instructor, yeah, I get a free pass every year. But eventually I went up, did the day of training, and I found out there were people that were much better than me at snowboarding, and I was like, whoa, I'm kind of out of my league here. I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot. But nevertheless, they hired me. They needed instructors for the upcoming season, so I took the job. What happened is they taught me the progression. They taught me how to teach other people how to snowboard. And I remember my first 2 or 3 classes just did not go super well because, I just wasn't good. Like if I needed to demonstrate how to do a J turn, or if I needed to demonstrate how to do an S turn, it was kind of clunky or just didn't look the best. But eventually what happened is I would go out in the afternoon and I would continue to ride, and I would actually teach myself, based on the things that I was telling my students to do. Like, hey, don't lean so far over your toe edge, don't lean so far over your heel edge. So what happened is, because I was in that position of teaching somebody else how to do a skill, I in turn got better and my skill level severely improved because I was more or less taking my own advice. I heard a great quote from Jim Kwik, who is a master and educator on memory improvement and brain coaching and the power of the brain and what it can do. And his quote was, when you teach something, you get to learn it twice. So if you truly want to be a master of your craft, if you truly want to be an expert in your field, I encourage you to teach somebody else, become a coach for somebody else, and become a mentor for somebody else as well. So anyway, take that into consideration. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. As always, if you need anything, give me a call at 720-590-2492 or visit our website at coloradoloanofficer.com. Thank you guys. Make it a great week.